Ibrahima Konate's future at Liverpool has become a fresh talking point after his agent reportedly claimed the defender has held discussions with a major European club. The French centre-back remains a key figure in Arne Slot's plans at Anfield, but this latest revelation has raised questions about his long-term intentions and potential interest from abroad. With Liverpool looking to maintain stability in defence, any hint of movement surrounding Konate is certain to draw attention from both fans and rival teams alike. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Liverpool head coach Arne Slot believes the key to getting the best out of Florian Wirtz is by giving him freedom in the final third. The Germany international had his best game since his £116 million summer move from Bayer Leverkusen, coming inside from a wide left position in Tuesday's Champions League win over Real Madrid. Having been primarily played through the middle, the 22-year-old had defensive responsibilities on the left, but was otherwise allowed to roam and assume positions where he could find the most space and be effective. Slot does not want to pigeonhole the playmaker as a left-sided attacker, as he believes that will not play to his strengths. Florian can play in more than only one position. He can play off the left, which he did almost all the time in Leverkusen when Xabi Alonso came and introduced his 3-4-3 system, and before he played as a 10 in a 4-3-3, said Slot. It is more about getting him positions where he is good, rather than be focused on is he a 10, is he an 11, is he an 8. We would like to have him in and around the 18-yard box, centrally, or a bit more off the left, or a bit more off the right for him to create the amount of chances he has already created for us. Sunday's trip to Manchester City presents another tough task, and Wirtz could find himself in a different role against Pep Guardiola's side, as last season at the Etihad Slot deployed twin number 10s, on that occasion Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones, in a 2-0 victory. But the Reds boss believes the key to maintaining the momentum from back-to-back victories for the first time since September is consistency. For me, we have reached that level of performance against Madrid in other games as well, when the playing style of the opponent was compared to that, said Slot. We always knew we were able to do so. It was helpful to us the other team did what I expected, because in 8 out of 10 games this season, we have faced a different playing style than these teams played before. Although there is still a lot of work to be done from the players to get a result like that. What we can expect from City is the playing style we always see, but the difficult thing is they are very good at it and have very good players, so that makes that challenge big again. Heading into the weekend, City and Liverpool are the immediate challengers to leaders Arsenal 6 and 7 points behind, but Slot is not even thinking about the game in the context of the title race. I only focus on ourselves, he said. We have lost a few games, much more than we usually do, and now we have won 2, so our focus is on getting consistent, improving and getting players fit, and then we will see where that will lead to. But at this moment in time, definitely not the only focus we have is the league table. Now, Ibrahima Konate is yet to agree a new contract with Liverpool, and according to reports in Germany, his agent is holding exploratory talks with 3 high-profile clubs. Konate's representatives remain in dialogue with Liverpool over an improved deal, with the Frenchman's current term set to expire at the end of the season. But with no accord as of yet, and clubs outside of England able to finalise a pre-contract agreement from January 1st, it is only sensible that contact is being made with those interested. According to German publication Bild, that includes Bayern Munich, who themselves are locked in a similar situation with Dayot Upamecano. While Bayern's priority is to tie Upamecano, Konate's France teammate and former centre-back partner at RB Leipzig, to a new contract. If that is not possible, they intend to target Liverpool's number 5. Journalist Toby Altschaffel further claims that Konate's agent has held talks with both Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. Real Madrid are known suitors, and the player himself has discussed the possibility of returning to his hometown with a move to PSG. I was born in France and in Paris. I have 6 older brothers and 6 support PSG, I think, or 4 or 5 at least, he told RMC Sport last year. We watched a lot of matches together. They already took me back to the stadium before I went to the training ground. There is a little story with PSG, but I made mine, where I played at Sochaux, then Leipzig before Liverpool, so I'm happy. Meanwhile, in February, he admitted he was flattered by links to Real and PSG, but insisted that he would let his agents take care of the rest. In other news, Alexander Isak is fit to return to the Liverpool squad for Sunday's trip to Man City, but Arne Slot has warned against expectations over the striker's current level. Isak will rejoin team training on Friday and is expected to be named on the bench for Sunday's 4:30 p.m. kickoff at the Etihad. It comes after 4 games out with a groin injury, having been forced off at half-time in the 5-1 victory over Eintracht Frankfurt, and in a difficult start to the campaign overall. Speaking in his pre-match press conference, Slot explained, "He will train for the first time today with the team again after being 3 weeks out. So I know that I said 3 weeks ago his pre-season has ended, so now it's time for us to see where he is." But I have to come back to those words because if you are 3 weeks only with the rehab team, that doesn't bring you back to the level he was 3 weeks ago. Although our rehab team has done an incredible job, you cannot compare rehab with games of football or training sessions with the team. As much as we try to replicate it, that's simply not possible. So again, I have to say give him some time. The head coach is rightly playing down expectations over Isak upon his return, with it clear he is still working his way towards not only full fitness, but also sharpness on the pitch. His latest setback will do exactly that, set him back in his efforts to find that sharpness, and is likely to require a gradual increase in minutes again. Hugo Ekitike will almost certainly start up front against Man City, with Federico Chiesa another option in the number 9 role, while Cody Gakpo impressed in a brief stint as a striker in the 1-0 victory over Real Madrid in midweek. There is therefore no need to rush Isak back into starting contention, with Slot right to take a cautious approach with his £125 million centre forward. Isak has been called up to the Sweden squad for their World Cup qualifiers against Switzerland and Slovenia later this month, and head coach Graham Potter has already reiterated the need to manage his minutes in those games. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.